Hi guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel, Ron's Weight Loss Journey, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new to my YouTube channel, welcome, and if you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel? It helps other people know when I post a latest video like this one. And before we get started, I'd like to state that I'm not a medical doctor. I don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal research and my own personal journey. And I would suggest clearing up with your doctor first before you run into some issues that you might regret later on. So today is September 30th. It is the last day of the month, and I'm just giving you a heads up on the keto results for this past month and what we did for activities and how it's going and what we got going on going forward. Well, I'm going to get my notepad. I buy a daily planner, and this is a 2021 daily planner. I keep all my appointments in here, and it breaks it down by the month and by the week, and these are really great to have. It's got places where you can put notes in the back, so if you got a favorite recipe or how you did particularly 1 week on your weight loss journey and how you did on another week, and what worked for you 1 week and what worked for you didn't another week, these are really great to have. And in addition to these, I buy those cheap 80-cent notepads, and I constantly use them for scribbling hand notes and keep track of my activity, what I did for the week. So anyways, so let's get started. Well, today is September 30th, 2021. We actually started the month off at 225.3 pounds. I had a little bit of a rough month in the month of towards the end of August, and I picked up a lot of water weight, and you know, I just kept it simple for the first couple of weeks of the month, and I did lose some weight here and there, but it didn't seem to be coming off as fast as I wanted to, or, you know, I felt really disappointed in myself because I had actually gained a few pounds what I had lost previously, and so we decided to try another 5-day egg fast in the middle part of the month, and that went absolutely terrific. As a matter of fact, I lost 6 pounds during the egg fast. We made the basic same things we make all the time, egg loaf. We tried making crepes. That came out to be a disaster. The crepes fell apart while I was trying to flip them. So, you know, it's got me rethinking on the crepes. I want to buy a crepe maker so I can make them later on down the road and have better success with them. We did try to make some blueberry waffles, which was a disaster also. I made the pancake mix that I normally make, and using almond flour. I mean, that the batter itself was fine and they tasted fine, but when I tried to fold in the blueberries and put them into the waffle maker, it totally destroyed my waffle maker, and it took me like 4 hours to clean it up, and I wasn't too happy with it and how it came out. But I mean, I still ate them because I don't want to waste food. And then one time, back last night, I tried to make those keto cookies I made, and I put way too much batter in, and it tasted totally terrible, so I threw them out. So these are all part of just learning and experimenting as you're going along. That's why I haven't been filming too much, because I absolutely have to make it a half a dozen times or so before I feel comfortable with filming. Now, we went on to a couple of YouTube channels this morning, the Low Carb Love, and some other ones that she did some pancake recipes that I'm going to definitely be trying based on her formula. And we bought a magic bullet through Ninja that I'm going to be using this week for the first time, and I'll show you how that goes, and maybe I'll show you how I'll unbox it in the back room over here to show you what's in it and why you should be getting one, because they're really great to have. And I never had one, but I do use a mini food processor, and I have a food processor that I use, and on occasion I'll use a blender. But yeah, so I just bought that to make to chop up some ice and make some some smoothies and stuff like that, and some different type of recipes that I wasn't able to do before, which I haven't made any yet. We had this now for about a week, and I want to start using it. And on my egg fast, I also did hard-boiled eggs in the 5-5-5 method. And like I said, an egg loaf, and I can't eat just plain fried eggs anymore. I don't like them anymore because I'm eating like about, every time I do an egg fast, I average about 40 eggs a week. Now, I know you're supposed to have the free-range eggs or the organic eggs, but money is really tight this past month, so I ended up getting the cheapo eggs in the store, and those are really perfectly fine. And so for activity, we did lots and lots and lots of walking. Not as much as I would hope for because it was raining out most of the month again. We didn't have too many good days here where it wasn't raining out. And so, then I filmed on Thursday night on the Mayor Show. And then on Saturday, we did the Johnny Appleseed Festival, which I talked about in my other video. I forgot to mention that I had a couple of I had 2 things of apple crisp, which we only get that this time of year. And when the church makes it over there at the First Baptist Church at Leominster, and they do a fantastic job. So I had it with a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and it was the heated up version of the apple crisp. And it was so good in the afternoon. I went back and I got another one. Didn't feel guilty one bit. And I was still a little bit hungry for some carbs. So I was going to get some clam chowder. So I went over to one of the booths and I ended up getting a sausage grinder on regular white bread. And they had it loaded up with the works with onions and peppers, and I put a little bit of Dijon mustard on. Oh my gosh, I felt like I died in winter heaven that day. And I did a lot of walking that day. We walked 3 miles that day. I was there at 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock. And my friend Mary and I, we were volunteering for the studio that day, walked around with the TV camera, and we did a lot of, the guys from Limits Access Television were filming it live, and Mary and I were doing interviews with people, and this was a first for us, and I really enjoyed it. And then Friday before that, I filmed out a concert called the Stageworks in Leominster. Really fantastic group. But like I said in my previous video, we'll pay you, yeah, okay. Did the video, turned into the studio. They haven't heard back from them, so that'll be another group I won't be returning back to filming, From now on, I want money up front, guys. It's plain and simple. So, speaking of money up front, I guess I don't really need my notes anymore. So now that my weight is down to 217 pounds, I weighed myself this morning and I was 217. I lost a total of 8 pounds for the month, and I feel absolutely fantastic. So I got the notion that I want to return back to work, and I called up Social Security because I'm retired now, and I called up the rent people, and I said, am I okay if I go back to work? Is my rent going to go up? Is that going to disqualify me from living here and everything? And she said, no, as long as you stay within Social Security guidelines. And so I know what I need to make to keep this all possible. And so I applied for 3 different jobs, and one I didn't want because it would have been 12 hours and it would have been driving cab, and it was too long of a shift for me. And I don't want to just jump right back into full time. I'm only looking for about 20 hours a week, something that I can handle. And so then the other job was close department store for stocking shelves and working out in the back room and bringing out product to the cars and stuff like that, or whatever they need me for. And they wanted to hire me, and I had an interview set up about midweek, about a week ago or so, and I ended up getting a call from Hannaford's grocery store here in the city of Leominster. They used to be called Victory Market back in the day, and I never really worked there before, but I shop there quite regularly. But they have what's called the Hannaford's to go, like in most stores where you could just order online and somebody does the order and they bring it up to your car. Well, I wanted to do that particular aspect of it because it would give me a chance to get to know where all the products are in the store, get to know who the employees that are in the store, which I know most of them are anyhow. And they give you an employee shirt, so I don't have to worry about wearing a tie, which was a big tickler for me. The reason why I didn't go to the other store, Market Basket, because I'm not wearing a tie for that type of position. And so starting October 1st, I'm going to be returning back to work, and it's going to be on a part-time basis, 20 to 28 hours a week. Works out good for me. I can be very flexible on my schedule, and so I'm really, really excited and forward to look about that. And it's really something that I wanted to do. I want to see where my body is as far as that goes. But the reason why I wanted that particular type of job is because I'm pushing a grocery carriage all day, and I'm doing a order for somebody, and I'm going to be getting lots and lots of exercise, which is something I badly wanted, and I just didn't want to be sitting down all day anymore. Over the years when I worked at a cable place, that's my job was sitting down because I did quality control, and it's not healthy for you for an 8-12 hour position to be sitting down all day. And so I should say kind of, but I'm really excited, guys, and I can't thank you guys enough. Now the other thing I'm very, very excited for, I bought a couple of 1X shirts a while back ago, hoping someday I could fit into them. When I bought them, I could pretty much fit into them, but they fit kind of tight a little bit. So I put one of them on this morning, and it fit really loose on me. So I'm no longer in a 1 extra large shirt. I'm in a large shirt, and I feel absolutely dynamite about that. So today we're going to go down to the Doyle State, do another photo shoot, and I'll put some photographs in the timeline, past the present. And we went to Option 1 yesterday. Visited my friend Kel for a little while. Kelly, she's a sweetheart. I really love that young lady. Her and I make her laugh. I hope no matter if she's in a terrible mood, I brighten up her day, and she brightens up my day. She reminds me of my friend Mary. And so I told her what was going on with me, going to make contact with a professional trainer to help me build up some lower strength in my back area without killing myself. So I went over to the the kettlebell weights, that's how you pronounce it. And I did a demonstration of how much weight I lost. So I lost, as of January of last year, I ended up losing 119 pounds. And then it really get going on keto until in the middle part of August of last year. And I did a demonstration of how many weight bells I lost. So I lost 12 of the 10-pound weights, and I'm holding one of those up, and I goes, holy crowley, I can hardly pick up a 10-pound weight. So then I had the crazy notion of going over there to the 100-pound weight bells, and I can't even pick one of those up, and I'm over there holding it like this, worried about I was going to drop it on my foot or something like that, causing a big dent in the floor if I dropped it. And can you imagine, I was carrying 2 of those plus 20 pounders, and yeah, I lost the whole person, and it goes, wow. So this is what I was telling you guys about what motivates me and what motivates Ron. First and utmost, God motivates me, and you motivate me. And what I mean by God motivates me, you really have to connect with your soul. And even if you don't believe in God, you have to believe in yourself that you could lose the weight. Now, I'm a firm believer in God and Jesus, so I hope that doesn't offend you guys. And I talk about this on many one of my videos, because without God, none of this would have been possible. So what I did last year on August 17th, I reconnected my spiritual faith with the Lord, and we discussed many things, and He always answers my prayers, by the way. And I've been praying for everybody's good health and safety and going forward for the country. Right now I'm currently doing a 21-day prayer for the safety of the country, and for good things to happen in the not too near future. And even after the 21 days, we continue to pray for the country that things start turning around. So when I connected my soul back with God and my faith, first and utmost, you have to heal your soul. And when you heal your soul, you can heal your body. And when the two join together, just like a marriage, that's exactly what it is. I divorced my food. I don't need the bad foods anymore. I don't need to be eating all those carbs anymore. It just made me realize over this past month that even though I had a couple of those apple crisps at that Johnny Appleseed Fair, and for those of you who know who Johnny Appleseed is, he was born in Leominster, went around the countryside planting apple seeds, and that's where you have a lot of your apples from. And he's a legend in this part of the woods that we live in, and every year we celebrate by having a Johnny Appleseed Festival. Last year it was shut down because of the virus, but yeah, and then, so I did, and I did have a pizza one day this month there. I ended up getting at one of our pizza places. I got a small pizza and I ate the whole pizza, but I don't feel guilty about these things. These are what's called cheat days and cheat weeks or whatever, and it's okay to do that stuff once in a while. Get it out of your system if you have to. That's what I do. I don't let it bother me no more. It is what it is. We're only human. And but when you connect with your soul, and when you connect with your self-healing body, like I said, even if you don't believe in the spiritual Almighty, believe in yourself that you can do this, because I know you can do this. I'm 65 years old. I did this all without weight loss surgery. I'm not knocking weight loss surgery, because believe you me, I really wanted it really bad. We had all our pre-ops. We had a scheduled surgery date, and that's when it decided I didn't want to do the surgery. And my big wake-up call was back in January, February or so last year. I was supposed to get an MRI in a local area hospital, and I couldn't get into the machine because it was so big. I almost got stuck in the machine, and I ended up going to Worcester to get a bigger machine up in Worcester. And the last time I was there in Worcester, she had the printout of my weight, because they always weigh you up first. And she said, well, I said, how big was I in January? She said, you were 336. So that's how come I reference this all the time to 336 in January. So I had a confirmed date that I was actually that big. And I went on a journey. I put myself out there for accountability to be accountable for my weight loss, and without you guys, that I could not have done this weight loss, even though I know I could have. But it's been a real fun pleasure in helping everybody to get out there and get healthy, and I just enjoy it, and I'm so happy to be going back to work. One of the first checks I'm going to be using, I got to get some clothes, guys. My clothes are ridiculously getting big on me, and my first 2 paychecks are just going to buy clothes. I can get smaller clothes. I'm in a size 36 now for pants. I'm in a large shirt. I got to get some sneakers. I got to get some shoes. I still want to get a camera, but I can't afford to take out of our regular money because, you know, it puts me behind on our bills. And you know, and bingo started up again, and I want to go to bingo Friday nights, you know, when I'm not working and stuff. And you know, we got a tractor parade this Saturday. If I'm not working, I'll film it. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. And then we got a Halloween parade. I'd like to have that day off so I can film that, because I absolutely love that. And you know, going forward, we're just going to continue to get healthy. What's going to be great about working in a grocery store, I could bring home fresh vegetables and watch for sales, and bring home sale items when I get the money to pay for them. And they have a nutritionist over there. I want to get together with her and let her know how I'm losing my weight. Maybe we can do some cooking shows together over there to put out some recipes for people. And this is all a win-win situation for me, so I'm so excited about it. And I'm so emotional about it. I feel fantastic. And just like that commercial you see every day with Jimmy Walker, I feel like I'm dynamite right now. And this, for the first time in my life, in over 50 years, I got 0 back pain. And that's the biggest reason why I want to return back to work on a part-time basis. And if it goes really well, who knows, maybe eventually I might get off of Social Security. But you know, I'm in a place where on my rent that, you know, I got to be very, very careful what I make, because I don't want my rent to go up. It just went up $25, which is not bad for our city, and it fits to what I can afford every month. And the whole point about going back to work is just to get out there and enjoy myself. This money that I'll be earning is all mine. I don't need to use it to pay bills. It's just for fun money and clothes money and item money. Like, I want to get a printer, I have to get a camera, and I want to get multiple cameras, as a matter of fact. But the 2 camera setups that I want to get are $2,000 each, and then a camera for photography is about $1,200. And but I don't want to make a bill for anything, so that's why I want to save up and pay cash. And I figure by about March or February next year I should have everything that I need. And then if I still want to work, I'll still continue working and just bankroll everything and continue paying down our medical bills and all the other bills that we fell behind on because of a on tight budget. But you know, it's going good. I'm going to close now, and just remind everybody, if you're new, could you please like and share and subscribe to my channel. I absolutely love you guys. You guys have been really amazing in supporting me in my journey. And you know, I can't thank you guys enough. I just wanted, yeah, and you know, like I said, if you're new to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my channel and tell your friends. Sally, I absolutely love you, girl. I'm going to try to help you best I can. Any question is not too small, too stupid, please feel free to text me anytime you want. Now, I want to just mention also, I got a Facebook support group, Ron's Weight Loss Journey. And if you want to be a friend of my channel or my Facebook page and you see my video, please let me know that you saw my video and I'll friend you, because I've been getting some people that some guy wanted to try to convert me to my religion or something like that the other day, and then I got another one and asked me what I'm wearing, and I don't play those games, guys. So if you're one of those persons that do this, please stop, because I'll defriend you and I'll block you. I don't need to hear that stuff, okay? I believe in my religion. I believe in the one true religion, which is God and Jesus Christ. I am a Catholic by faith, but I'm also a born-again Christian. I was brought up Catholic. I don't practice the Catholic beliefs, but I'm a born-again Christian, and I believe in God, and I believe in Jesus, and that's all that matters to me. And I hope that eventually matters to you. Now, I just wanted to mention a couple of YouTube channels that I follow religiously. Steffi from The Incredible Shrinking Steffi. I absolutely love you, young lady. I can't thank you enough for helping me along my journey. So if any of my new members don't know who to follow, I would suggest following her channel. She puts up a lot of nutty videos with her mom and has a lot of great outtakes on her videos from her mess-ups, which are really fun to watch. She's a fun lady. She's lost a lot of weight through weight loss surgery and through the ketogenic lifestyle. And then she has a Facebook support group called the Shrinkables, and another great young lady I watch is Keto Rewind. She was probably the first one that I got hold of, and her name is Jess, and she's has a Facebook support group called Keto Rewind Support. She's a little bit tight on her Facebook support group. She won't allow any videos from any links, so just be aware of that. She you know, I get it. We all understand that, because she was trying to build up her community, and you know, and I know she's making some money off of it, but but she's worked very, very hard for what she's been able to accomplish. And I started following her last year. But on my Facebook support group, you're more than welcome to put your YouTube channels and anything you want to post, as long as it has to do with weight loss. I do not promote drugs, by the way. Maybe some products, if you're out there and you have a weight loss product like collagen or something like that, or if you got something like a Ninja blender that you want me to promote and open it up and do a product review, I'd be happy to do that, as long as it doesn't cost me anything. But yeah, just letting you know it's going good. I'm gonna let you guys go. We're gonna go down and do a grocery order this morning. And then I'm going to probably get a haircut, and then I'm going to go to the Doyle State this afternoon, wrap up some photographs. And I wanted to remind you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. God bless you. Have a great day.